All right, let's talk about marine cargo shipping. Wait, what? What are you talking about, David? Yeah, this is actually a topic that I studied, shockingly, when I was in business school 50 or 60 years ago, or at least it feels like it at this point. This is an industry that is so outdated. The marine cargo shipping industry is mostly on paper. They use these things that our younger viewers might not even have heard of, called bills of lading. And it is such an outdated industry that it actually often made for really good business school cases because of the sort of rudimentary nature of how the industry was structured. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about CargoCoin, and it's an ICO project that wants to completely upend how marine cargo shipping is done using blockchain and smart contracts. And what they want to create is a web-based platform that will connect the ship owners with the shippers or the brokers of cargo. And the idea is make it more convenient, make it faster, increase profit for all parties that are involved in this industry. In terms of how much marine cargo shipping impacts your life and my life, 9 out of 10 cargo lots are delivered by sea. So this is a massive, massive industry. It's one of the biggest economic sectors in the world, 12 trillion in value, according to the World Trade Organization. A $280 billion value just in the United States, according to the UN Conference on Trade and Development. CargoCoin has pointed out, they've noticed what many in business school have noticed, which is that sea freight is extraordinarily behind when it comes to technology. Paper documents, as I've talked about, couriers are delivering paper documents. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. Traditional payment methods are being used. Bank wire transfers, even letters of credit, okay? Letters of credit are being used. And increasingly often, you see some of these payment transactions blocked for weeks by banks for a variety of different reasons. You also see how the supply chain, which is already very, very long, right? You often see cargo shipping take a long time. It can be delayed even further by the transfers and the waiting for the delivery of the document. So what CargoCoin wants to do is they believe that you can solve a lot of these problems by having the industry move to a blockchain-based platform that will help with a lot of these elements. Number one, reduction of fraud. When you are completely on paper with couriers traveling around delivering paper documents, the risk of fraud becomes significant. CargoCoin says they can eliminate that by not releasing payments until everybody's preset conditions have been met and publicly available proof of the payment has been made or secured by the escrow utility that CargoCoin will use. Number two, lowering costs, okay? By using this platform, CargoCoin says that compared to the fine print fees that are rampant in the marine cargo shipping industry, the bank fees, the courier fees, insurance fees, brokers, agents, all sorts of different fees, CargoCoin says that they can reduce cost and that the guaranteed payments will not incur any costs. If you have ever looked at letters of credit from banks, maybe my MBA classmates remember that, significant costs. Minimizing delays by its very nature. If you can make the payments happen more quickly and the verification of funds happen more quickly, you can reduce delays. This is a really, really big deal, especially if you take banks out of it. You eliminate some of the issues with time zones. You eliminate issues with different public holidays in different countries. The blockchain would be at work 24/7. And ideally, you would secure the information by using the blockchain and using that algorithm that will actually secure the data and ensure that the payments are there. And this will increase trust by using the public infrastructure of the Ethereum blockchain. Additionally, if you think about couriers going around the world with paper bills of lading and documents, that makes it less easy to archive safely all of that information. It would all be archived permanently on the blockchain. And lastly, flexibility. CargoCoin says that their system is flexible. It allows the party to select terms that work for them. It can allow for negotiation and customization and forms that will actually work for the particular setup that works for all parties involved. The team is an interesting one. Founder and CEO Bogomil Alexandrov is a blockchain developer, 20 years of experience in software development, specializes in financial software. The other founder, Martin Ilyev, has 18 years of experience in logistics, shipping, and international trade. You need that if you're going to be working on marine cargo shipping, and he's actually a ship owner himself. The rest of the team is marine shipping specialists, some of whom manage shipping vessels, some from finance, logistics, and blockchain development. The token involved is CRGO. It's an ERC 223 token. 2 stages of the ICO, pre-ICO and the main sale, 65 million tokens total. We're currently in the main sale. 1 CRGO token is going for $1 US. 10% will go to the pre-sale, 55% during the main sale, 15% will go to team members and advisors, 10% to the bounty and affiliate programs, and 10% reserved for project liquidity. Reasonable token economics. All of the funds raised during the token sales will go back into the project, half to marketing, 30% to research and development, 10% to administrative expenses, 7% for costs associated with getting listed on exchanges, and 3% to legal fees. For the rest of 2018, CargoCoin will continue developing the platform. First quarter of 19, CargoCoin will start implementing the smart contract technology part of the platform. Second quarter of 2019, the platform will launch. And for the second half of next year, CargoCoin will focus on furthering marketing efforts, expanding adoption of the platform, developing a platform meant for inland cargo transporting, which is part of their next stage, Q1 of 2020. So I think that that's really the key thing here, right? There's no question that the current technology of the marine shipping industry is laughably behind. If indeed the use of smart contracts and escrow and the cargo token will modernize marine cargo shipping, why wouldn't you apply it to other types of cargo shipping? It's extraordinarily ambitious. It's a marketplace platform. This is looking to revolutionize an industry which, as I said, is massive and massively behind. So the upside is that this is an industry that could hugely benefit from being modernized. The downside or the potential risk when you're dealing with such an industry that's almost in the dark ages when it comes to technology is that it can be harder to bring them along because it's such radical change from what they are used to. But that is what I'm going to be paying attention to. I'll be following it over the next couple of years, and I'm particularly interested to see what the platform looks like when it launches in the first quarter of 2019. Send me your thoughts about CargoCoin. Let me know what you think of the idea. If you remember working marine shipping cases in business school, I would love to hear from you. And of course, these are not financial endorsements of any kind. I'm reviewing the project, and anybody who's considering making any financial investment should make their own decisions on the basis of doing their due diligence.